Hello, everyone. Happy Monday and welcome to Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. I kind of feel like you guys are a little crooked. I guess technically, whoa! That would be me who's crooked. Should have just left it alone. Okay, if I'm crooked because I apologize for that chaos right there. Anyway, I worked on my paper pumpkin kit over the weekend, and you guys, I love it. And I have a whole bunch of tips, tricks, ideas, and everything to share with you. So, a couple things that I wanted to share. Okay, so I guess first, let me just show it to you because it's super cute in case you missed Friday's Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy, where I unboxed this and went ahead and got started because I was just so super excited. So it makes 15 little cards and envelopes. I would say that they're like gift card holders, but I think you could easily make them into tags, and I actually saved some of mine to possibly do that for. So little tags for a gift, or homemade treats to take to the neighbors, or something like that. So you could even put it as like a little tag with a little message to leave for any delivery person. So a lot of times in the winter, which I kind of feel bad because I don't do it in the summer, but in the summer, the heat just makes it not as easy. But I usually like to put out water bottles and like little granola bars or something like that on the front porch for those who are delivering. And it's just a free will, take whatever you want for, UPS, Amazon, that sort of thing. I don't do it in the summertime because who wants warm water bottle? I mean, if you're absolutely parched, any sort of water is going to be awesome, but warm is kind of gross. Now, I will admit, sometimes the water bottles do freeze when it gets really cold, but it's going to slowly thaw out and it probably tastes amazing. So, and I definitely, I don't go through a ton, but I definitely go through some. So I know that they're appreciative of that, and it's just my little way to give back to them. But I could also leave a cute little treat like this on those goodies too. So here I made all of them. There's 15, aka 1,000,001, because look at all of these. And you can see that there's the 3 different styles. So there's the Shaded Spruce, Daffodil Delight, and Mint Macaron doors, as well as the different snowy tops. And then I kind of feel like my favorite greeting is this Mint Macaron like rectangle, short fat rectangle, because technically that's a rectangle too. But there are, oh, here it is. So there's yellow and Daffodil Delight and Calypso Coral of the long skinny one. There were other greetings in the set that you could use rather than Happy Holidays, but the More Merry just sounds weird to me. And then there's Enjoy and With Love. So I went ahead and just did Happy Holidays on all of mine. And in typical Stampin' Up! Fashion, there's still 3 left over because they always give you a couple extras to be able to make a mistake, because we all do, or something happens to it or something like that. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tammy. How is everyone doing this Monday? Yes, I am so excited. I want to see a picture of your tags because I want to see if it's what I have like in my head for tags, or whether it's something new that I can, copy, because that's what we do. We share stuff so that we can copy. A couple other things that I wanted to share with you is, I'm a Stampin' Up! Dimensional over user, and look, I still had some left over. So lots of those. One of the other things is, in the one on Friday, it said to put adhesive along the edge and then to put 3 mini glue dots on the bottom, which it provided mini glue dots. I'm not the biggest fan of mini glue dots. I find them to be tedious and annoying. And so I went ahead and I used the tear and tape on the end and on the bottom. I just made sure to go really low to the bottom. And look, I still have some left over. So there's plenty to be able to do that. No need to get all tedious with it. And then for the backs of it, So, okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't know where. I did a few of them like the original. Here's one. Maybe I only did one. So here is the original one. And on the back, it says to from. I stamped the little top piece and the little like archway piece. To and from. And then I put on the little jewel, which let me tell you guys, these things are adorable. And there's 2 sheets. So there's going to be plenty of leftovers for that. But if you leave out the to and from and just leave it like that, you could always decorate. You could always put a little, you could put enjoy. You could even fill in with these little items and make it kind of basic. And then you could always slip a little tag down in there and then have strings so they can pull it out rather than a gift card. So it could still be used as like a gift tag as well. And then, like I said, I wouldn't put anything on the back, but you know, you could also just seal it shut and tie the ribbon around that with a little hole punch. And then you don't necessarily have to do the tag on the inside. You can still do the to and from. So many options for this. I do have gift cards to give to Claire's teacher. So I will probably do one of those on the inside, but I might also use one on the outside to be able to use as a tag because I have these cute yellow bags that I have a feeling, or at least I hope, are going to match this yellow perfectly. And so then it'll just tie the whole thing together. And I even thought about possibly stamping like this image in the Calypso coral on it so it really pulls it together. I'm so excited. Okay, and then in case you didn't see last Friday, I did this archway piece going this way, and look how gorgeous that is. You could stamp a greeting in the middle, add it to a card front, and it would look stunning. Super, super love that. Hi, Karen, the other Karen. Isn't it adorable? I love it. And normally I'm not a non-card paper pumpkin lover, but you know what? Sometimes they just nail it out of the park, and it fits what I need for that time. So it's perfect, and I'm super excited about it. I'm not giving out 15 gift cards this year. I am giving out more gift cards than I probably normally would, so that does help. But like the rest, I think, like I said, I'm going to use them as tags or just a little note maybe inside to put in the mailbox to give to the person who does our mail. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy, but I swear I've seen a couple different people. Or to drop off at the post office or the grocery store or anything like that, just to brighten someone's day, because after all, we could use more love and happiness in the world. Okay, so I'm going to shove all this. Oh, wait, I wanted to show you guys one other thing. Look at this. So I did this one in the Blushing Bride, but then I pulled out the Mint Macaron ink because it coordinates, and I thought that looked pretty cool too. So I did a few like that. So that just kind of mix and matches some of the colors that are coordinating in that. Don't forget that if you want to sign up for the December Paper Pumpkin, which is going to be 12 regular full-size cards, and it's going to have a bear theme. So like, you know, berry, like, but not the fruit, but like a teddy bear. So super, super cute. Now let's get out the new product. I'm so excited. Okay, so one of the first things, this is all new products coming out in the January to June mini catalog. This is called Your Amazing Project Kit. I will do a full reveal of the kit as well as the designer series paper if you guys want to see those on my YouTube channel. So like a lot of times I show like the full sheet of designer series paper so that you can get a grasp on the full print and not just that little swatch. But this is the stamp set that coordinates with the project kit. Oh my gosh, I'm like dying over this already. Look at that. Look at the little shiny. And it's Bermuda Bay. Like, it'll go in my room so well. I love it. So there's all the cards and the fabulous baker's twine. So yeah, I'll go through and do a full reveal of this kit if you guys want to see those on my YouTube channel. So there's a better look. Bright colors, happiness. I love it. You wrote on the back of the tags. Oh, how cute. That's awesome, Karen. I love it. And so then here is this. And this you might be thinking, that's so dark. How am I ever going to like write in it, stamp in it, whatever. But you could always stamp off once to get that lighter shade and then stamp it in full strength with the greeting on top. And then you have that darker shade. So you still have the thought bubble, but it doesn't overshadow whatever you write on the inside of it. So super, super cute there. I'm going to try to pull things out like together. So this is called Simple Succulents, and there are coordinating dies with it. And we're just going to bust into them because after all, I need / want to start playing with all this new product, but I'm trying to be a good girl and get some of my other work done first. So you can see there's fabulous like aloe and other plants and these awesome greeting pieces like labels with the little stitching on them. So you can see a lot of the images are die cut like out like that. And then the pot, and then these two flowers are these two, I think. There might be two, or these two look exact, which means you can die cut two at the same time, which is awesome. Love that. I also like the greetings on this. Kind people are my kind of people, and you make the ordinary extraordinary. And of course, You've Been on My Mind is perfect. Just as like that simple happy mail sort of sending a card to someone. And then we have this one. This one doesn't have any die cuts with it, or at least I don't think so. I didn't get them with it, so who knows? Sometimes I order and I'm like, whoops, forgot that. So this one though in my basket doesn't seem to have any. So this one is called Enjoy the Moment. You can see it kind of has some of those images that are like very nature, very like rusticy is kind of what I want to say, like a dried image. Like I think that is a gumball, I think, and that's probably not even the technical term for it. And then seed pods and different things like that. And again, great greetings to go with it. I really like a good stamp set that's greetings and images, because for someone who's just getting started, or for anyone technically, you kind of can pull out this stamp set and get everything with it. Whereas other times you're like, I need an image stamp set and a greeting stamp set. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love a lot of good greeting stamp sets as well. Whoops. This is a celebration item. So this is one of the free stamp sets that you can get with a $50 order for January and February. Super, super exciting. The little donkeys are so cute. Like, come on. He's adorable. This is some ombre designer series paper in a couple different colors. So you can see the ombre look of it. And again, this is where, like, whenever I do my full designer series paper reveals, you can actually see this. If you just saw a swatch of this, you wouldn't necessarily know that it was ombre. But there's a lighter spot and a darker spot. And then just some, like, basic dots and solids in various colors. There is Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Rococo Rose, and Whisper White. Oh, I totally just ripped that package down the side. Well, that's where my husband would say, not surprised, she Wolverines into everything. Okay, speaking of an all greeting stamp set, that's what this one is. And I have to say that I was surprised when I got it. It has a coordinating framelit set. And I want to enlighten you guys on something that, like I said, I was surprised with. So there's only one die and there's only one stamp. Which maybe I should have just left it. One die and one giant stamp. Now, of course, you could cut these apart and that would be okay. But you can also stamp this in like every single color or maybe even just black. And, whoop, that's not right. You know what? It's backwards. That's why. So like it's not going to line up perfectly because when you stamp it down, it's backwards. So like it would kind of work like this. There you go. So then you always have a greeting that you can just grab and go for any of your cards, which is super, super cool. But I'm also like, ooh, one giant stamp and one giant die cut. The other awesome thing though is you could die cut this in Whisper White and Very Vanilla and just have like a little cup sitting around with all of those pieces in it that you can just grab whenever you're ready for a project. And that I think is awesome. Because to die cut this many, I don't even know how many it is. Well, it says one, so that doesn't help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, a heart and a star. Oh, and a couple stars. A heart and a couple stars. Did I say 19? I think that's where my count was. So 19 labels and 19 greetings all at the same time. And there's a lot of different ones. Anniversary! And it's a scrolly font. I'm so excited! You guys know that the other day I really needed a good anniversary. So now I have one. So anniversary, congratulations, hello, sending happy thoughts. Good for Happy Mail. Thank you so very much. Thank you for being you. Happy birthday, congratulations. Be strong, be brave, you've got this. Sending a smile your way. Oh, happy day. Your kindness means more than you could ever imagine. Wishing you a year of magical moments and wonderful memories. And the list goes on. I won't keep going because I kind of got lost as I was moving around. I don't want to start repeating them. But how cool is that? So I was super surprised, like, what did I buy here? And then I was kind of like, you know what? It's going to be amazing because it's going to make it quick and simple. And I love that. Absolutely love it. So anytime I can get Brad to do a little die cutting for me, I think I'm going to put him in charge of die cutting this 500 times. And then I'll just be able to grab and go with each of those. And how awesome would that be? It'll make stamping so much easier and quicker because my big shot is over there and I wouldn't have to get up to go get it. How cool is that? Are my comments scrolling? You're not a fan? Well, I will try my best to make you a fan. After all, there's sometimes those stamp sets that you look at and you're like, I'm not so sure about that. And then you see some samples and you fall in love. And then there's some stamp sets that you just are kind of meh on, and that's perfectly fine too. Approaching Perfection. This one is a happy birthday one. This is a celebration stamp set, so it's one that you can get for free. And it just has like fun, cheeky, like happy birthday greetings. I hope you guys can maybe read them. Tammy, I will say that this one I got for free. And I was kind of like, oh, thanks. Because it really just, I don't know, doesn't seem my style. But I've also seen a couple super cool cards with it that I'm like, I think I can get on board. I think I can see some fun with it. So we'll see. And then there's also Garden Wishes. This one does have die cuts, I'm pretty sure, that go with it. And I think I didn't get them, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember completely. So this one's got those fabulous dandelions in it. Of course, I prefer the dandelions when they're like bright yellow like this and not when they're little poof balls like that. But I'm pretty sure Claire likes both styles, so that's okay. And then that cute little bumblebee and a fabulous scrolly font. Your acts of kindness are like a breath of fresh air. That's so cute. And then there's also coordinating memories and more envelopes and note card. Well, these aren't even note cards. These are full-size cards. So here's our cards. Oh, they're all the same. They're just flipped around. So all the cards have white insides and that fabulous dandelion front. And then the envelopes are also have that dandelion print on the inside lip of the envelope, and then the square and the dandelions in the corner of the envelope. So it's already like pre-decorated for you. I'm actually not 100% sure whether that's crushed curry or daffodil delight. It almost looks like crushed curry, but I could also be surprised too, because that's technically daffodil delight. I think it's daffodil delight then. So yeah, daffodil delight with those fun dandelions. I almost called daffodils, but daffodil delight with the daffodils, but it's dandelions. Okay, this is, dandy laser cut paper. That's the one you were talking about? Oh, okay. I actually thought you were talking about the big greeting one. But yeah, okay. So I'm going to show you some samples then about this one. And we'll see if you fall in love with those. Or maybe not, and that's okay too. So this is laser cut pieces. That looks super fun. And someone else did all the hard work. So you can see there's dragonflies and fun patterns. And you can always color these with a sponge dauber or a spritzer or any way that you prefer to color. You could also like paint with them like a blender pen or something like that. Aqua painter. Ooh, I have a tip on that. Don't let me forget to talk to you guys about aqua painters. And then there's the other sheet. I think there's just 2 sheets. Yeah. So super, super cute. Those are really pretty. But I like those dragonflies too. How was everyone's weekend? We were pretty chill here. Got a little bit of stuff done. I started working on Christmas cards, and I would say I'm probably like 95% done, maybe. I don't know. I have a huge amount done. I think I have about 150 done, but I'm not really sure how many more I have to go because, you know, I have to like check my list and make sure I have all those like, you know, random people on there and stuff. Okay, these, I'm sorry, but you have to really see them and feel them to understand them in person because even I didn't. So these are new blending brushes. They are kind of like a sponge dauber meets a makeup brush. Like this is not, like I actually thought this was a sponge. It is not a sponge. It is 7 gajillion little soft hairs. Like I don't know if you can see as I like press through those. And it is so soft. Like kitten fur soft. Although it's like tighter together. So like the kitten has like really tight hair instead of like light fluffy hair. But yeah, they're so interesting. I haven't actually played with mine. There are 3 in the package, and I've been told that you can wash them out and reuse them on a different color. So unlike sponge daubers, which sponge daubers you technically can kind of sort of do, but it's kind of a pain, and then they become really wet, and you know this, that, and the other. So yeah, stay tuned. We will be playing with these, trying them out, showing off tips and tricks, washing them, seeing what happens, and going through all of that soon. So give me some time to play and work some kinks out and find some tips and tricks for you. And then I will talk to you more about all of these blending brushes. I feel like the angle and like the handle is weird, but I think that is for a light, like even pressure. If you were right here, you'd be like boink, and then, and that I think is going to be kind of hard for me, is that it's supposed to be like a soft, subtle look and, you know, not hard and forceful. So I'm going to have to try to be gentle on that. But yeah, you guys, like I could sit here and just do this like all day because it's like petting a little kitten or something. So anyway, new blending brushes. Those are exciting. And then 2 packs of designer paper. One of them is called Fine Art Floral and Flower and Field Design. So I think you guys know why I got these, because hello, it's flowers. Super, super fabulous. Again, I will be going through the full sheets of those on my YouTube channel. I'll leave links, though, once I get those posted on my Facebook here so that you can see those. And I'll keep you guys posted as to when those actually go live so that you can see them. But for all of the mini catalogs and annual catalogs and stuff, I like to kind of show off all of those. That way I can sort of revert back and say, oh, you can check those out there because it's that full sheet and that full spectrum. So stay tuned for that. I also have one more suite that I wanted to show you, but I have it set over here, so hold on. Maybe you guys got a little bit of a bump shot right there that you could kind of see, maybe. It's big, it's there. So you might have been seeing the dragonfly in that ripped. In that dandelion suite. So there is a dragonfly punch, big one and a little one. This is like a braided, not baker's twine, thread, like braided linen thread in old olive. So very good for like nature looks or floral looks and things like that. And then there's also paper. And of course, the paper does have a couple sheets that coordinate with the punch. More dandelion, or yes, dandelions. But then these, of course, can be punched out. And then the back side is more like solid, like simpler looks. And then this side is more the colorful pattern printed sort of look. And then here's the coordinating stamp set to that punch, which you can see is the dragonfly there. Now, I know a lot of people have been questioning this image here and the fact that there's only one side, but it's supposed to be like a watercolor-ish image. It's not supposed to line up perfectly, which is awesome because then we don't have to worry about lining it up. So it actually does both sides. It's just not a perfectly lined up image for both sides. So don't think that yours is like missing one side of the dragonfly. It's the same image for both sides. It just doesn't line up perfectly on both sides. And then we have these ladybug trinkets, and they're super cute. So there's the little ladybug. I hope you guys can see it. I know, isn't the dandelion and dragonfly stuff really cute? I'm excited about it, and like I feel like the first sign of spring is a dandelion, because like they're the first things that come out, and I know that they're like a weed, but I don't know. It's like a sign of summer. Like I've still seen a couple of them like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, It's not over yet. And so I love that. So yeah, you guys can't really see like the detail of the little guy, but I've also heard that you can color it with Stampin' blends and give it that red look. So let's do that, and then maybe it'll show up a little bit better. I'm gonna put it on this little tombstone looking thing that's from the paper pumpkin. Oh, that's cute. I feel like I really have a ladybug on me and I'm like expecting him to crawl, or I feel like I feel him crawl even though he's not crawling. How crazy is that? Aren't the ladybug embellishments super cute? And then yeah, I just colored it with Stampin' blends. This is actually dark cherry cobbler. I just grabbed a red. But yeah, I feel like you guys can't see him. He's just kind of like a blur. Maybe I should lower it a little bit. Like you can kind of tell he's red now, but like not really. But he's really cute. So I guess you'll just have to take my word for it. So yeah, I'm gonna put him back in there and cover up the lid so he doesn't get back out again. I know, he's not real, but still. So that's everything I have so far. I will have more goodies as it gets closer and closer, and we'll start playing with these very soon because I'm almost like kind of done wrapping up some of my Christmas stuff. So I know that you guys might just be getting started. I know that Christmas isn't even here yet, but like I have a lot of my samples already like gone and everything, and I'm like moving on to like all occasion and winter and spring, because I can't wait for spring, and I know winter isn't even officially here yet, but that's how it goes. So that is everything that I have for Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy today. Of course, don't forget to sign up for Virtual Stamping Bingo. That is Friday, December 18th. I can show you some of the goodies that you'll be getting in your kit. So you'll be getting all the supplies to make these 4 cards, or at least a variation of these. Your designer series paper prints might be a little bit different, but you will be making these 4 cards. All of the product will be cut for you. The only thing that you'll need to provide is the ink and the stamp set, and you can use any sort of greeting stamp set that you wish. You'll also be getting a full pack of the Playing with Patterns resin dots. So you can see I used a few of the dots for my projects, which you can use them on your projects or you can save them for a different project. There also will be other goodies in your goodie box kit thing that comes, but everything will be included in there. All the directions, all the information for playing bingo. We'll be playing 6 games of bingo. And the prizes will all be gift certificates so that you can pick out whatever you want. You don't have to worry about already owning something. And there'll also be other stamping prizes and goodies in the box as well whenever it gets mailed to you. So don't forget to get signed up. I did leave a link in the description so that you can check that out. If you have any questions on it or anything else, then let me know in the comments or feel free to reach out to me. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm not 100% sure whether I will be on Friday or not because we'll be spending time together as a family because Brad has off work too. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little live with some baking with Claire, but that can sometimes be chaotic and crazy as she loves to play with eggs. And so yeah, we'll just kind of see how that goes, and if I need to get away and sneak down here to the basement, then I might do that and say that I need to get on and chat with all of you guys for a little stamping therapy. So so stay tuned. I might be on Friday, I might not. I'll send out a little message that day to let you know whether I am or not. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm so very thankful for all of you guys. I'm going to kind of leave it at that because otherwise I'm going to get super emotional and start crying and everything. But yes, you guys all mean so much to me, and I appreciate you guys so much, whether you're near or far, whether you like, comment, watch, attend classes, or anything like that. I appreciate it so very much, and it means a lot to me, and I'm so thankful to be able to share my creativity and my love for stamping with all of you guys. So thank you so much. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Stay safe and stay healthy out there, and I will see you soon. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.